Welcome to Cognitia, where science, imagination, and reality meet to explore the universe beyond what we know. Today, we're asking a deceptively simple question. What do real aliens look like? Life on Earth is incredibly diverse and exists in the strangest and most extreme places imaginable. From blue dragon sea slugs to AIs to snails that build shells out of iron. And then there are creatures so strange, we barely know how to describe them. So instead of guessing wildly, let's use real science and informed imagination to explore what alien life could actually look like. Put on your future science suit, step through the portal, and travel to 3 possible worlds, each more alien than the last. Our first destination orbits a red dwarf star called Oculus. Oculus is 5 times smaller than our Sun and far less bright. Around it orbits the planet IPA, slightly larger than Earth but 20 times closer to its star. EPA is tidally locked. One side faces eternal night. The other faces endless day, where the dim red light shines directly. The ice has melted into a shallow black ocean called the Eye of IPA. It's about the size of Europe and only 200 meters deep. Above it, violent storms rage endlessly, where warm air meets freezing winds from the dark side. But beneath the chaos is calm. Instead of open water, we plunge into a floating underwater jungle. Much like kelp forests on Earth, towering plant-like organisms stretch upward, filling the ocean with dense life. On Earth, plants evolve to be green because sunlight is abundant. But here, light is weak and filtered. To survive, plants evolve to be deep black, absorbing every usable photon of dim infrared light. This gives the Eye of IPA its eerie color. Over billions of years, life has filled every available space. Roots anchor deep into the seabed mud. Seeds fall only where death has cleared room. Nothing is wasted. Large teardrop-shaped creatures drift through the forest, grazing on leaves. Their bodies resemble fish because water demands efficiency. Evolution favors shapes that move with minimal resistance. Suddenly, part of the forest moves. What look like harmless leaves wraps around a grazer and drags it into hidden jaws. A predator perfectly camouflaged by imitating the plants themselves. There are no eyes here. Light is too scarce. Instead, life communicates through sound and touch. The ocean is alive with vibrations. Species sing warnings, invitations, and territorial claims, forming a constant living symphony. Snapping seed eaters probe the mud. Poison-laden spike bulbs squeak softly. Star-shaped grabbers flail their limbs as they hunt. The music never stops. In this stable world, nothing changes for billions of years, but something has noticed you. Blind creepers crawl closer. It's time to leave. Our next destination lies beneath the blazing light of a blue star called Carulius. Orbiting it is Nimbus, a gas giant similar to Neptune but flooded with far more light and heat. Its atmosphere is warm enough for enormous white clouds, the size of countries, rising on colossal updrafts. Deep within these clouds, life emerged astonishingly fast. Tiny organisms evolved inside microscopic water droplets, feeding on methane and sulfur, much like extremophile microbes on Earth. As Carulius grew hotter, life rose with the clouds. High above, quadrillions of tiny creatures drift like plankton in the sky. The most common resemble flat 4-legged spiders, smaller than a millimeter. They float using electrostatic threads pulled upward by differences in electric charge inside the clouds. During mating season, billions of them join their threads into massive parachutes, riding air currents for hundreds of kilometers. They reproduce once, then die. Predators gather to feast on the young. But Nimbus is not ruled by small life alone. High above float sky whales, creatures taller than skyscrapers. Their bodies are enormous membranes filled with heated gas, making them lighter than the air around them. A small spherical organ cluster hangs beneath each whale. To stay afloat, they must constantly generate heat. They feed by lowering vast sticky nets into the clouds, filtering trillions of tiny organisms. Most are burned immediately to generate warmth. The rest are converted into a dense orange nectar. This nectar is the most valuable substance in Nimbus's skies. Jet squids, frog-sized predators, trail the whales relentlessly. They expel superheated gas in short bursts, rocketing through the air like living missiles, with needle-like beaks. They pierce the whale's membranes to steal nectar. But this world is doomed. Blue stars like Carulius burn fast and die young. Nimbus's ecosystem is only 600 million years old and has less than 10 million years left before its star destroys it. Is that tragic or miraculous? There is no time to decide. Our final destination orbits a brown dwarf called Oersted. Oersted is 13 times Jupiter and has an immensely powerful magnetic field. One of its moons, Monier, orbits every 3 hours under extremely low gravity. Monier holds only a thin carbon dioxide atmosphere and is bitterly cold. As night falls, dry ice snows from the sky. Auroras of green, blue, and red ripple overhead as charged particles slam into the atmosphere. This system is rich in metals. Iron and lead are everywhere. Life here uses ammonia instead of water and builds magnetism into its biology. As sunrise comes, temperatures rise quickly. Cryovolcanoes erupt, releasing colorful liquids onto the surface. Plant-like organisms unfurl and rise toward the star. Their blossoms contain magnetic minerals that allow them to levitate, stretching up to 1 kilometer into the sky to extend their exposure to light. Suddenly, they detach and drift away. Around you, metallic creatures race across the surface. They resemble snails on ice skates, propelled by magnetic kites that drag them at incredible speeds. Inside their shells live purple photosynthetic microbes that produce food from starlight. If the skaters stop moving, the microbes freeze and die. The harmony ends violently as the ground shatters open. A spiked metal predator erupts, crushing a skater in its claws. It hunts using electrically sensitive whiskers, striking prey as they pass. Darkness is coming again. It's time to go home. Earth feels warm and familiar. Life here may seem ordinary, but it is just one expression among countless possibilities. Somewhere among the stars may exist oceans of black plants, floating cloud whales, or magnetic animals skating across frozen moons. Speculating about alien life isn't just imagination. It helps us understand what to look for, and who knows? Maybe one day our descendants will visit these worlds, and maybe, just maybe, they'll meet others who are also wondering what else might be out there. This is Cognitia. Stay curious.